Those few times that my family gathers now, dinners are a place where stories and events from the past are told and retold. Family folklore takes hold and will certainly grow in time.
Yeah. He just planted these avocado trees a few years prior. They're only about as high as a ceiling, you know.
But they were extraordinary.
He had Milmo filter press under the trees.
Oh, they would have loved that.
And my pigs got out, the breeders, the sows and the boar, got out through the fence. And they went under there. They thought it was like heaven.
Like mine too.
To lie in and dig holes in and
oink, oink, oink.
those little sprinklers.
So, Mum,
those little tiny sprinklers with little tubes going to them. They were all under the tree. He had 2 under each tree. So he said they just rooted all them up. They were all over the place. And Harry was going to sue me. He was going to take me to the court and all this. And I said, oh, well, look, I'll get my men together, Harry, and we're going to straighten it all up. Fix it all up so you won't even know the pigs have been there. Anyway, we went and did that.
Yeah.
The bank manager.
Mr. Big.
He didn't think Robert, he thought Robert was too young and wasn't going to...
Oh, yeah.
Well, he fired a few questions at me, financial stuff, and I didn't have a clue.
And then he roused at you, yeah.
Because Max had never involved us in, us with the
Because
financials.
Robert didn't know something about
He said,
how much
what's your
pain you had.
What's your retention pay? What? How much is that going to be this year?
That was Mr. Big.
That was Mr. Big, yeah, the little bald-headed guy.
Little bald-headed
Little
fella.
bald-headed
Sitting
guy
there
called
with a
Mr. Big.
big desk.
Okay, so my recollections are
Yeah, no, this is true. We were all there, weren't we?
Yeah, Mr. Big would have given Max that approval.
And then took it off.
And then as soon as Rob went in,
Yeah.
he said, well, you know that loan you had?
We
Yeah.
can't we've just used it to pay off some debt. That's what it was. The loan was used to pay off debt.
It was an interesting, because the old man
And
had
that
obviously,
made it worse
through
for
his
Robert.
relationship with the bank manager, created this scenario where it was all okay. And then once that person was removed, all of a sudden, all the rules were
He
off.
didn't have any paid fee, so we could keep it going. Grabbed a stone, he picked, and then he felt the sting, and he threw it down, and there was a redback on the stone.
Yeah, that'd be.
But for some reason, he didn't get any ill effect.
Well,
He got bitten by a redback without anything happening to him?
well, I don't, it's not like the funnel web, is it,
Oh, no, that
it doesn't kill you.
It doesn't kill you, Graham. The redback doesn't kill you, so why are you so concerned about it?
What am I
The
saying?
redback's a relation to the black widow in America.
Black
You
widow.
got them, eh?
Yeah.
It's exactly the same family of spider.
Well, Rob, would you go camping in the Australian bush?
Yeah, well, we used to sleep on the side of the road when we went around Australia.
Right.
Do yourself a favour. Rob had a book, Venomous Creatures of Australia.
Still there.
Yeah. Why don't you get a load of that, have a good read of it,
You know,
and then make a decision about whether you're going to go even step outside. Have you any idea what's out there? Want me to mow the back lawn? Down there in
Noel wants you
Chugga.
to too. He keeps telling me he wants to see you mow the lawn.
You can forget it.
David showing these muscles and saying, oh, look at that.
Those muscles are for looking at, not for actually doing
Super
work.
man. But to get him to do anything,
Get Graham to do anything? What do you think, Bob? To get Graham to do
He
anything?
goes to the gym.
that's only puffing it up in front of the girls. You know.
Puffy Graham? What, when he does yoga? I remember you at the pictures one day when we went to the... And there was about 5 guys behind us. And they were creating a lot of noise. And you asked them to be quiet. And they kept on making some noise. In fact, I think they got a little more obnoxious. And then you stood up and you looked at them and you said, okay, out.
And they went.
No, they didn't go.
They didn't.
They were quiet after that.
They were quiet though.
They were quiet after
Oh, well.
that. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, you remember Max's story of,
Taking the tomahawk off the guy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. What was that story?
In West Australia. Must have been over there looking at you. You wouldn't
Yeah.
known about it.
The guy.
And he is supposed to go back and give evidence.
But what happened?
He
Do you
couldn't
remember
be
what
bothered.
happened?
Didn't he try to hold him up and get his wallet or something?
Yeah, he tried to rob him, I think, the way you told me.
Yeah, Max told us this story that he was in Perth, wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bloke had a tomahawk.
Yeah.
Took it off and he
The money or your life.
he threatened him with a tomahawk or one of his wallets. And he just grabbed him by the hand or tomahawk or something. He said, well, you're not going to do that, are you? It just defused it.
But he must have marched him off to the police station or something because he got arrested and Max was supposed to go back to Perth to give evidence against him, but he...
Didn't want to go make the trip back.
Oh, well, it's
I remember one
Yeah.
time.
Well,
a long way to
a
Perth.
long trip.
Laurie May, we were all getting a bit drunk that night out, and Laurie had something smart to say to someone. This guy was waiting for him outside, wanted to have him.
Yeah.
And you know, Laurie's not a fighter; he's more of a
Yeah.
lover. And I was with
Like Graham.
and this guy was going to have me. I said,
Got that right.
I sort of just walked up and sort of stood in front of Laurie and I said, well, if we're going to have him, you have to go through me first. And that guy just didn't, he sort of didn't want to go on with it then. He
Lost his enthusiasm.
Tina's been having a bit of fun on the quad bike, as you see.
Oh yeah.
Roaring around, giving everybody thinking, oh God, I hope
Heart
I don't have an
attacks.
accident.
Yeah, I thought we'd wear the quad bike the way you come down towards the dam.
What?
When you
What's
come down
your
towards the
surprise?
dam. When you come scooting down the dam, we're like,
You're aggressive riding
oh yeah.
right down.
We-
Yeah, actually, that was about it. That was a good imitation.
That was actually a pretty accurate depiction. The whole so I was expecting the film crew, to be following you because it's like it looked like it was like a scene out of a quad bike advertisement.
Rob said, "This doesn't look good." As Tina's zipping down there, Rob says, "This doesn't look good. Something's happened.
Something's up.
Something's up."
Oh yeah. But the power in those punches, they really, see that?
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
She doesn't mess around.
she's heavy, so I tell you what,
Brad's not doing this much.
I think she'd make, that
She's
hurt.
telling him to stand still. Oh,
That hurt. I tell you what,
That is
no one
perfect.
would, Tina, do you enjoy inflicting pain? You look like you enjoy inflicting pain.
My muscles are younger.
Right. Oh yeah, no, they're pretty good. I reckon they're bigger than Uncle Graham's.
You see that the answer to that
Girl
question?
version of Uncle Graham's
Huh?
muscles.
Right?
Now,